Hey everybody, it's Beth. I wanted to share with you a few of the things that I've been collecting since the lockdown started, I guess. I have been finding some random things here and there online. Before all of that, it was, yard sales and Goodwill and whatnot. And then while we were in lockdown, I found this great estate sale online. It was all done online. And it was through a company called Caring Transitions. Ours here locally, it is a franchise, and ours here locally is run by a man and his wife. I will share their information in the comments in case you want to investigate a Caring Transitions near you, or if you live near me and you can take advantage of Mr. Andy and what he has to offer. They're really easy to deal with. And what they do is they go into people's homes and they help them downsize. They help them get rid of things if they're moving to a smaller place, if they're moving in with a loved one, if they just have too much stuff, they really help them. So while I was sitting here with nothing to do, because I had all these days off, I found some great things. And I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of these right now. I'm gonna take those, and then when the time comes and I can get out again, where I can meet people and I can sell some stuff on Facebook, I can do some online, yard sale kind of things. I'll have it to sell. And then I thought, well, I'll also have some stuff to list on eBay, depending on what it is. Obviously, the smaller things are easier to list on eBay. Bigger stuff might be too heavy. It might be hard to pack. So, or some of the things might be a little too fragile. So I have really been careful about what I've been getting. But I want to show you a few of the things that I bought. Now, some of this stuff, I don't know where it's all going yet. Some of it might be going on the marketplace on Facebook. Some of it might be going on eBay. If you're watching this video and you see something you might like, shoot me a message in the comments. Let me know. If it hasn't been listed yet, I can work with you. But let me start out with a few of the things I have here. One of the first things I bought from Mr. Andy was there was some people they were working with. They had a lot of John Deere memorabilia. And now anybody who is a farmer, now let's start with anybody who's from where I'm from in Illinois, is familiar with John Deere. John Deere is from the Quad Cities, from Moline specifically. I was raised, or I spent a lot of my time growing up in a little tiny town in Illinois. Had about 1,000 people. That might count the dead people in the cemetery. Not quite sure, but just maybe. So anyway, and there was a lot of farmers in the community. They all had their John Deeres. Everybody loved their John Deere. So I found they had these, and what they do is they group items together that are kind of similar. So I bought this grouping, and this is one of the things out of the grouping. I still have to clean it up a little bit. I've been working on it here and there. But I have these beautiful Waterloo Boy plates. Now, and then there's a set of two. Now, this one has a little bit of condition issues down here. But I am going to clean it up and see if I can make it look a little better. It isn't going to sell. I'm going to sell them as a set because I think they would look nice on a wall, kind of like this, on eBay for people to take a look at. I love them. I think that the colors are beautiful. Besides this condition issue down here, which I think some of that I can get off. I think that I'll be able to fix some of it. But I think it would look nice in a kitchen if you have a lot of John Deere memorabilia hanging on the wall. I know a lot of farmers have it hanging in their barns or in their offices. So I think somebody would really like these. Like I said, they are going to be sold as a pair. So I did get these from my very first auction that I participated in with Caring Transitions. But I have participated in pretty much every single one that they've had ever since. I think there's just the one they have going on now. They don't really have anything that's really me, so I'm not going to get anything. But I'm going to keep looking because let me tell you, I love those people. Let me show you what else I have. Now I have this. Well, everybody who knows me knows that I am a vintage kind of girl. Um, I love my 50s, 40s, and 50s memorabilia. And I found this at a resale store. And I think it's wonderful for anybody who is into 50s, 40s, well, 50s really memorabilia. If you have 50s cars, you could hang this in the garage. If you have any sort of 50s, like a lot of people do a 50s diner theme in their kitchen, this is adorable. And I got it at an antique store locally. Again, it's beautiful. I love it. And I am going to be, I believe, putting it up on eBay. I have a few little things I need to, again, clean up. But I think this is going to go on eBay as well. It's beautiful. Again, I love the colors. You can't see the colors, but it's a beautiful pink with the black. And it would just look nice in somebody's garage. I could see this in a man's garage that has old 50s cars. I really think it would look nice. So I have that. Um, I got this. I want to say that this also came from the first auction that I did with Carrying Transitions. It was a different grouping of something that I purchased, but I did get this as well. This canister, I don't know if you can see right there, it is Mr. Peanut. So again, this is going to be some collectible memorabilia because it does have Mr. Peanut and he is on both sides. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 Mr. Peanuts on here. It says Planters here across the top on both sides. It has the handle up at top is a peanut. It's beautiful. I love it. I haven't been able to find I've looked at it a lot. I haven't found any chips, any cracks. I think it's beautiful. It's very heavy, which will make it a little harder to ship. But I think that again, it might be worth it to try and sell it on eBay before listing it here locally because I think there's more people that would be interested in it maybe somewhere else. Here, there's a lot of golf memorabilia that people collect. Um, this is Augusta, Georgia. We are the home of the Masters. So it is really a golf kind of community. But like the Lost in the 50s sign now, that could go anywhere. I could put that on the Facebook Marketplace and probably sell it here. But it is easy to ship, so I really think I'm going to list it on eBay because I think there's going to be more people that would appreciate it or want it globally versus locally. So I have this this right here, another one of my Hearing Transition acquisitions, is a print by Norman Rockwell. It is called Lucky Catch, I believe is the name of it. This is to catch lobster, but I don't know if you can see, he's caught himself a mermaid. This was made in the 50s. Now, this isn't from the 50s. This is a print. It probably came from the 80s, but it's beautiful. It is something that I would hang in my beach house. We would hang this up in a beach themed room in a not even necessarily a beach themed, but a fishing themed room. I could also see it in a mermaid themed room. It's adorable and I really like it. It has this nice frame. I don't see any chips in it anywhere. It is really nice. The frame just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. There's a little bit of dirt on it, but I got these very reasonably. But this is something because of the size that I'm going to try and probably sell locally on the marketplace before I were listed um, on eBay just because of the shipping costs. But I think I might keep this for myself. But I think I might keep this for myself. I think I could see this hanging in a room here in the house someplace. So I have that. Let's see what else I have. I was at a resale store and I love purses. Purses are my thing. Um, I'm not a big, I don't buy expensive purses generally. I don't. I just like what's cute. So I do like Vera Bradley. because I like what's cute. I like the patterns. I like the bright colors. And I found this, and I don't think they knew it was Vera Bradley because it is marked, but I think whoever was doing the pricing didn't really understand that Vera Bradley's desirable. So I was able to get it really reasonably. I have looked, I don't really see any places where the handles are maybe fraying or coming apart. Like I said, I did buy it from a resale store to begin with, but it really doesn't look very used. I think if somebody used it, it was maybe once or twice. This is the chocolate pattern that they had. It's been retired since I believe 2005, so it is fairly old. Like I said, it is very well taken care of. The zipper works wonderfully. Now, some of these I have seen have a little button instead of the zipper, but this one has the zipper, which I actually like better because if it rains and you only have the button, the rain can get on the inside. This has the zipper, so it's going to protect all of your things. And this is something that I see a lot on the marketplace, but I think I'm going to list this one on eBay because I just feel like there is a lot on the local marketplace, and I think if you have too much of one thing, they might not buy yours. They might buy somebody else's. So this will probably be an eBay listing for me. And let me just show you the last of what I have. And I bought these. And let me tell you, I saw the lot. This is the Caring Transitions estate sale purchase that I made. I actually just picked it up today. There were several items in the lot, but the whole reason I bought it was for these two pieces. The color is spectacular. I haven't looked into them to figure out exactly what they are yet or what they're worth or anything. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And again, I don't know. I kind of want to keep them for myself because I love them. But I want to show you. Look at this vase. Look at the colors. Isn't it beautiful? Look at all the colors. It could go into any room, any kind of color. It's just so beautiful. I just love it. There's blues and greens and purples and yellows and all different shades, and it's just so beautiful. I want to figure out if anybody knows who made this because I really don't see any markings on it, but I'm going to start doing my research and my due diligence to figure out what this is. And it's beautiful. It's very good size. Now I do have here somewhere, maybe not. Well, I had a tape measure here. I was going to measure it. Oh, here it is. So let's see what we got here. This vase is just about 14 inches tall. So it is a pretty good size, and it is widest. It is about 8 inches across. The opening at the top is 5 3/4 maybe. But it's beautiful, and I just love it. Now this one is kind of thin. This is kind of a thin glass. However, his matching friend is a little thicker glass. And this one also, it doesn't really, I see a little tiny chip maybe. But it isn't anything, first off, that would be noticeable. And if you put any sort of flowers in here, any kind of greenery, it would cover it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But again, it's got all the same colors in it. It's just beautiful. And I don't know, these look hand painted. It looks like, I almost want to say like they just dripped the paint in and spun it. It's just so beautiful. You want to see the inside? It's just fabulous, and I love it. And I think I'm going to look into this and see if I can figure out who made it, and maybe I can find out some more about it, and that will help me decide if I'm going to try and sell this locally, or if it's something I'd look into putting on eBay, or if it's something I'd look into keeping for myself. Anyway, I just want to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing lately. I've decided I'm gonna try and do every Saturday to put up a YouTube video, and then every Sunday I'm gonna try to get up my blog. I have been working diligently on my blog. My blog is gonna be a little different than my videos. I want to talk about what matters to me in my blog, what matters most. I mean, all this matters to me too, but the one I'm currently working on is about the beach. It's about the ocean, and my whole premise at Dragonfly Attic is coastal country. So if it's something that is coastal, that's gonna affect me. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the ocean, a little bit about the beach. Um, and I really want to talk about how to care for the beach because we had a trip to the beach that didn't go so well. Well, that there was a small issue, um, and it really upset me. So it's something that I want to talk about. I want to share. I want to get out there. So I just like you to read that. So I'll put that link in down below also. Like I said, this is going to go up tonight, but that won't be up until tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Please follow me on Facebook. And if you like me, if you like what I have to talk about, please go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm new at this. I'm just figuring it out. Um, but I really feel like I have a lot to say. I have a lot of value, and I really feel like this is something I enjoy. And the fact that I enjoy it makes it something I'm passionate about, and it's something that I really look forward to. And I want to share that love with you. So again, remember to like my post and like and subscribe, and please leave me comments. I love to read everything that you have to say. And again, if you know what these are or who made them, if you could go ahead and leave me a note, so that'll make my research all that much easier. But I'm just so, I can't tell you how much I love these. Anyway, it was great talking to everybody, and I will see you next Saturday. Thank you. Didn't go so well. Well, that there was a small issue, um, and it really upset me. So it's something that I want to talk about. I want to share. I want to get out there. So I just like you to read that. So I'll put that link in down below also. Like I said, this is going to go up tonight, but that won't be up until tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Please follow me on Facebook. And if you like me, if you like what I have to talk about, please go ahead and